What do you think about this, these calls to abolish the Electoral College? And you just heard Elizabeth Warren making that call.
Yeah, well, I guess the Democrats might want to get rid of the Constitution next. Might as well, given their point of view. There's a reason there's an Electoral College. The founders thought that we should not be like the French. Alexis de Tocqueville wrote in his great book, Democracy in America, that France is governed by this large entity called Paris, and that it's like the head of the spider, and the other parts are the thin legs. And Tocqueville said the genius of America is that we don't have the country controlled by two large urban masses. And if you have L.A. and New York basically controlling a large part of the popular vote, that's what you'll have. Differences are different and in different regions of the country, and the founders understood that. By the way, something very few people know, the popular vote was won by Hillary Clinton. However, almost all of that margin was in the state of California. If you take California vote out of it, and I know you can't unless they secede from the Union, which I think they're thinking about, the other 49 states, Donald Trump won the popular vote as well as the electoral vote. So it's a tricky business. But I'll stick with the founders over Elizabeth Warren. Thank you.
Wouldn't it give the bigger states, the New Yorks and the Californias of the world, a lot more say, a lot more sway, frankly, in presidential elections?
The bigger states with population, yes, it certainly would. And I think what the president was saying is right. You'd run your campaigns through New York City and Los Angeles and the like. And that's not a representation of what the country is or a representation of what the country's interest is. Not only do those population centers not represent all the people of the United States, their interests, financial, economic, cultural, are different from the interests of people across the rest of that country.
Dr. Bennett, it seems